Hello everyone, so just a quick update. When you're watching this, or the video that you're watching this on, I think will be my week 11 training. And at the point of doing week 11, I was still on plan and we were still running Race to the Castle and everything was fine. Yesterday, we found out that the Race to the Castle race had been cancelled. Fortunately, it seems that the storms that we had earlier in the year in January made it that the routes weren't safe or passable, and the forestry people and the local landowners couldn't guarantee threshold that they were going to be ready in time for the race, so they took the decision to cancel it. Needless to say, myself and Erin were massively disappointed. I was disappointed as well because I wanted to do that one specifically. So what to do now? We're certainly not going to let the training go to waste. So I will run Race to the Castle. I'll run it next year because I do want to do that one specifically because of where it is. That it's a big milestone for me and I want to do that. So I will do Race to the Castle. For this year, we now need to find another ultra similar type, over 2 days, 100 kilometers type thing. That works for us basically. Trying to find one is quite difficult that fits in with both of us. Dates and also accommodation. Big downside for me was we booked a cottage so that we could take the dogs because we didn't have anyone to really look after them or whatever because we just moved, and I couldn't get my money, or not most of my money, back from the cottage. I got less than half back if I wanted a refund, so we kept the cottage and we're still going to go for a week's holiday. Annoyingly, couldn't get money back on that, so that's me out of pocket quite a lot, which means that when we rearrange our next one, I'm having to consider costs because I've already spent a lot on a week in the northeast. So it's a bit of a logistical nightmare really. Yeah, it's been a rough 24 hours so far. We haven't quite picked which one we're able to do yet. There are a few that we can choose from, but we will still be doing an ultra this year. I'm definitely going to do 100 kilometers this year before the end of July, hopefully. And as soon as I know which one I'm doing, I'll let you know, hopefully within the next week, and I will continue on with my training plan. So yes, this week for week 11 that you're about to watch, that's why it still says Race to the Castle on it, although it's now cancelled. So next week's video will hopefully say whatever race it is that we're going to actually be doing now. So yeah, that was just a quick update before we get into week 11's training. See you later. Evening, so it's week 11, run 1. So this week there's 4 runs, back up to getting some more miles in. 5 miles tonight, 5 miles tomorrow night, and then 2 long runs, one Saturday, one Sunday. I'm out of breath because I just ran back up the stairs because I nearly left the door and forgot to do this and thought, no, I better go and do one. So yeah, off for 5 miles tonight, and see you later. Evening all, week 11 run 2, so we did 5 miles last night, we're doing 5 miles tonight. Again, it's still light enough that I will get my whole run done in the light, I believe, and it's still a nice day outside, so I've got the shorts and t-shirt on again. I will once again be going up Hood. I am going to keep going up Hood, which is the really big hill in Ulverston. Near where we live, they get super steep up the top, and there's 2 ways to go up it. You can go up the back, which is a bit more gentle but takes longer and you have to walk around town to get to it. Or you can go up the front, which is really steep. So my theory is I go up the front, which is nearer to the side where we live, and then I run around the back, which is nice coming down that side. And I'm going to do every possible opportunity that I can if I'm running around Ulverston itself, because then I will get better at it. That's my theory anyway. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. So I'm off to go and do my 5 miles tonight, and see you later. Morning everyone, so it's week 11 run 3. It is absolutely, I don't know if I can really get a good, if you can see it very well out the window, but it's absolutely glorious outside. It's only 11 or 12 degrees, but we've already took the dogs out and I feel really hot already, so I've changed from a t-shirt to a vest already. I don't know how I ran in 28, 30 degree weather through the summer last year. I'm guessing you climatise as you go along. Well, right now it feels like that would be the sun, because I feel hot already. So I've got my drink and stuff, and I've got my pack. We're going for just over 9 miles today, and we're going to go up the Cumbria Way a bit like we did the other week. And then this afternoon, once I get back and I've had my bath, we're taking the dogs and going for a nice walk around Vital Water as well. So that'll be a nice little extra time on feet too. Yeah, so it's going to be a really nice day, a nice weekend, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, and it's glorious. Just started the Cumbria Way. I am hot, sweaty, and quite tired already though. But there is a reason for that. Well, one, it's really warm. But I also, like, I've got IBS. I don't know if I've mentioned it before actually, but I do. It's stress triggered. It only got diagnosed last year. I think I'd always had it because I'd always had the sort of symptoms, but it got diagnosed last year because I went through a massive flare-up, still going through a massive flare-up since October 2020, when I had a big stress trigger that continued on for a while, had a big flare-up. It's never gone away, even though the stress has gone away. Well, you know, the large stress at the time, the trigger. Which basically what it means is, and then this is every single run, like this morning, up at 6:30, think, right, plenty of time to get up, sort of get myself sorted, have some breakfast, take the dogs out and hopefully be out the door at 9 o'clock. Well, that just didn't happen because it's like going to the toilet multiple times. So and I had a sensible tea last night as well, like a nice little piece of pork with mashed potatoes and vegetables. And so pretty much every run I do, I start my run off on the back foot because I'm already sort of drained, tired, probably a bit dehydrated. Because like I say, I know it's not a pleasant subject, but I've been to the toilet multiple times, so you know what it's like when you have to have that, when you have, you know, everybody's at least had some sort of upset stomach at some point. But that is me pretty much every day, which means when it comes to doing my running, so I didn't leave the house until like 10:20, whereas I wanted to leave at 9 o'clock. So when it comes to doing my running, when you're supposed to be hydrated and well fueled and all the rest of it, I just never am, however much I try to be, because I can't keep it in, if you like. And then when I'm on my run, I've got my fueling, but I don't want to eat too much of it in case that upsets my stomach. Luckily I've never had a problem on a run, but I'm sure it will happen at some point. By the time normally I've gone out and got out, I'm alright when I'm out, because I'll have took some tablets and everything be settled. But it doesn't seem to matter how early I get up in the morning, I'll still have that trouble in the morning. And then, like I say, I'm one step behind, so it does get me down a little. It has got me down a little bit this morning, which I'm trying to not let it, because it's so nice out here and I'm gonna have a really nice run if I just let myself let it go. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'll put some music on in a second and just enjoy this loveliness, which it is absolutely glorious. But it has got me down a little bit this morning because I was like, I just, you know, I like doing my long runs, and you know, I really want to do well in this ultra. Not well as in, you know, super quick, but just to complete it. And I want to do some more in the future, but my body just doesn't like to help me. It doesn't mean it's going to stop me. I'm not going to let it stop me. I'll just keep doing what I do, and you know, even if I have to walk more, which I've just started on a walk this morning because I just haven't felt like I've quite got the energy to do that little bit of run yet, but I will in a minute. Put my music on and get onto it. But it has got me down a bit this morning, but I will not let it stop me. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and let it go now, enjoy the rest of our run, and see if we can see some more of the cute lambs and stuff that we did last time. Okay, so I was gonna let it go on, not let it bother me, but oh my god, I'm struggling today. Combination of already feeling tired and what have you that we just discussed. And even though I don't even think it's that hot temperature wise, I think it's only like 13 degrees or something, it feels way more than that. And I am struggling in the heat. Combine that with, most of this first section is like uphill, which I think I've already said in previous videos. I am still shite uphill and it's kicking my backside. And I had to stop for 10 minutes to put some tape on my feet because my heels were rubbing. So I'm just going to say that today is not my day. I will try and enjoy it as much as possible. Which I think is the thing that annoys me more than anything, is the fact that it's so bloody lovely today. I should be enjoying it. And annoyingly, circumstances meant that I'm not. But never mind. On we go. Okay, so if there was one thing that was going to cheer me up, this is it. Look at the babies. Oh my god, they're so cute. Look how cute they are. I'm trying not to look at them because I don't want them to run up to me or anything. Or run away from me. Them two back there are teeny. Let me get this sort over. I think I'm heading now. Next to this gate over here. So you literally have to walk through the sheep. I just keep calm and quiet. Walk through nicely. You don't want to freak anybody out. Don't want to upset them. We're back at the start of the Cumbria Way, so I've only got about a mile to go home, just over I think. Today it's been a really weird day because it hasn't been great because I haven't felt great. My feet were hurting, sort of dead by the bend of the run, but you know, a bit late by then. I still don't think I found the right trail shoes, unfortunately, which is really freaking annoying that you have to score because you don't know until you start running in them whether they're right or not. I like these shoes that I'm wearing and the other ones that I've got, but not for longer runs, not for, I don't know, they're just not right. My brain's a bit foggy at the minute, so I don't think I'm communicating it very well, but they're not quite right. I will still use them. It'll be great for walking and hiking because actually I don't like to wear my hiking boots when it's really hot like this, so I'll probably wear one of my trail shoes when we go for a walk later because that's just a lot cooler. So yeah, I don't think the shoes are right, but that besides, as I said to you earlier, I wasn't feeling great with IBS, etc. So it just hasn't been a fantastic day. I have really enjoyed being out in the sunshine. I think that lifted my mood eventually, and when I got to the field with the lambs and stuff, you couldn't not smile at them because they were so cute. And any day outside in the sun is a nice day, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I could have done or should have done or would have liked to have done. But everybody has days like that, so that's what it is. I'm looking forward to getting home now, having a snack and a bath, and then heading back out with Tom and the boys, which I think I'll probably enjoy more because when you're in although I do most of my runs on my own and I prefer it, when you're in a mood like this sometimes you just need company. So yep, off to do that and see you later. All in all, so week 11, run 4, we got 7.5 miles today. I'm feeling a lot more positive today than I was yesterday after the rough day with the IBS and stuff. So yeah, we're glorious sunshine again today, so it is a bit warm still, and obviously I am still tired from yesterday and I am still tired from last night because Sirius wasn't very well. We took the dogs to Ride Water yesterday afternoon and Sirius went in the water and had a lovely time, but he's now got swimmer's tail, which he's never had before and he's quite miserable about. So yeah, it was a rough night last night, so I am still pretty tired. My legs are tired, but I'm feeling positive, so regardless of, we shall have a nice morning And then Tom's going to take me for ice cream afterwards, so that's lovely. And see you in a bit. I was just come up Hood. Oh, I'm sweating already. Obviously with having tired legs and being tired, I could have just skipped Hood and tried to keep it a bit flatter. But one of my favourite routes to do is down the back of it, so to go down that I have to get up it. And I just took my time coming up, because although I've been trying to do it without any pausing, I definitely paused today a couple of times. But nearly at the top now. And actually it's totally worth it, because it's so lovely and so clear, and it's absolutely gorgeous up here. I want to show you over there, whether you can see it or not I'm not sure, but over there you will be able to see Old Man Coniston and Scafell Pike in the far distance. A couple of others as well, but I can't remember which ones. It tells you on the sign up there, but I'm not going all the way up there today to the Hood Monument, because we're going back down the back. So off we go. I tell you what, it's amazing what difference a day makes, isn't it? I'm feeling so much better today. I've been having it a nice pace. Mostly running except for the uphills. Feeling really good. Even with the tired legs, because when I first started I was like, oh, I'm not sure how this is going to go, because my legs are super tired from yesterday and through the week and stuff, but yeah, who did that? Why did the people need to do that? Anyway, yeah, so, and then I thought, oh, it's going to be really difficult, but actually, after I'd warmed up, probably about, not the first mile, because that was like going up Hood, but after a mile and a half, I really loosened up and felt good, so we are continuing on. We've done just over 3 miles, so I've got, maths, 4 to go, and yeah, really nice day. Just realised I forgot to film an outro, so I'm back now. Done my stretching. I've been over to get some ice cream and some snacks, and I'm now going to have my bath. That was lovely. I really enjoyed that run. It was super hot. I'm sweating and I definitely do need a bath. But that was lovely. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day now. Put my feet up. I say I put my feet up. I've got loads to do, so I'm not putting my feet up. But when I finish doing my chores, I'll put my feet up. And yes, that is week 11 complete. So we'll see you next time.